Why would anybody rip unlicensed baseball? $140, we get 3 guaranteed autographs, and we're chasing Colorblast. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? 845 Sports Cards coming out of New York's Hudson Valley once again, and we've got 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. As you can see right here, guaranteed 3 autographs per box on average, which means you could get more. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. And the big chase here, obviously, since it's Panini product, we get lots of numbered cards. You could get gold vinyls. There is a incredibly big but very deep autograph checklist. A lot of prospects, a lot of guys you may not have heard of, haven't made the bigs yet, but you also have Ken Griffey Jr. and Paul Skeens and Mike Schmidt and Greg Maddux. And you also have the chance to pull a Colorblast. A Colorblast out of here, you could pull a Bobby Witt, an Aaron Judge, a Paul Skeens, Charlie Condon. There's some big names on the checklist, and that is what we're chasing here. These boxes here offer an incredible value, especially if you had the unfortunate pleasure of ripping 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball. These boxes, the Panini boxes, are about $140, $150 a box. $140, $150 a box. Let's call it a $150 a box. Guaranteed 3 autographs. And there's some big names plus the Colorblast chases. That's an incredible value. So let's rip into this box of Prizm and see what autographs we find, if we can find any big inserts. Right here's a basic Prizm design. Looks just like last year. Vladdy Daddy. Kalen Culpepper. Greg Maddux. A lot of vets. Keith Tiedemann, Drew Beam, something red come up, that's probably not numbered. Lumen Lean, Luke Kishal, rookie card, red. Reds are numbered to 299. We'll keep our color aside. It's a rookie. That's okay. We got an insert right there. Dante Nori, and we have something called Fireworks. James Wood. So right there, James Wood, he's in the league. 20-something home runs this year. And we got a Fireworks. James Wood, non-numbered. It's just an insert. Base insert. Set it up there. Jackson Paez, James Tibbs III, Luke Kishal again. Colorblast are, I don't know how often I would say case hit, numerous case hit. They're incredible cards. There's also something called Talisman. There's the Fireworks that you just saw. And the autographs here, out of control. I mean, there's dual autograph. Big stars, legends, Hall of Famers. There's Connor Norby, Christian Scott, Franklin Arias, Al Kaline, Tommy Troy, Lombard, the Yankees. Carson Bench is a big name on the, what is that? The $4.99 shimmer of some kind. Carson Bench is a big name. Set that aside in our color pile. Gary Sheffield on the refractor. Brett Lauder, rookie, on the Fireworks. Is Nick Kurtz. That's going to be your AL Rookie of the Year. And it's his Prizm rookie card. It's a nice one. Set that aside. David Shields and A-Rod. I believe Nick Kurtz has autographs in here. Bobby Witt. It's a very big checklist, but also very deep. A lot of big names. And we're guaranteed 3. So we might get 3 prospects. We might get some big names. Levi Wells. There's Aaron Judge. All rise for your AL MVP and batting champion. John Schmaltz, Hall of Famer. Killebrew. Brandon Sproat. Kyle Teal. Here comes James Wood on the blue. Looks like a true blue. Number to 199, the James Wood. So it's non-licensed, but you see he's got his back turned, so it doesn't look too bad. James Wood's a big name. Had a good first half, not such a good second half, but the 199. David Shields, Christian Moore on the Fireworks. Shields is a red, unnumbered. Christian Moore Fireworks. And that one's actually numbered to 199. That's a red Fireworks to 199. Very cool. Clemente, Anthony Cut, Josh DePaula. So all their inserts do come in parallels also. So you see there's a base Fireworks here, and there's a red Fireworks. One is numbered, one is not. So Panini does a really good job of inserting a ton of color. into all their boxes. Greens and reds and golds and blacks. Honestly, it's an enjoyable rip. Prizm is an enjoyable rip. Prizm basketball, Prizm football. When they had the license, these boxes were astronomically expensive. I'm talking about over $1,000 for some of these boxes. But being the base was not licensed, $140 a box, great value here. Whitey Ford, Fat Albert, Dylan Head, Rhino, rest in peace, Chris Cortez, Braden Montgomery, Checkerboard, or X-Fractor, a Checkerboard we'll say, Ethan Salas, call it Red Checkerboard, to 99, called the Red Checkerboard. Johnny Farmello, Braden Montgomery, Prismatic. It looks like a base Prismatic to me. Braden Montgomery. We'll take it. With the inserts, Neon Dion, Primetime Sanders, Coach Prime on the base, Seaver King, big name in the pipeline, and Bob Gibson. And right there you see no logo on the hat. That's a terrible picture to use for Bob Gibson, but that's what you get with unlicensed. We're not here for base cards, though. We're here for gold vinyl 101s. We still haven't seen an autograph. There should be 3 altogether. And we want the color blast of Aaron Judge. That's what we want here. We see it. Jace Meredith, Kobe Mayo rookie card, Bubba Chandler, Blake Burke, Jose Canseco, looks like a Angels uniform, I guess. Brock Wilkin, Jarrett Thomas on the shimmer, Owen Hall on the orange, and what we got here? Talisman, that's a big one, that's an insert. Talisman of Bryce Rainier. That's a rare insert. Talisman. Not the biggest name. The Talismans are a rare insert. Set you aside. Austin Waldrep, Alejandro Rosario, Austin Wells on the base. Talisman may be our case hit. Or box hit. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't seen a lot of this ripped on YouTube. But it is listed. Just in the back of the pack. Back of the pack here. Very small writing. Groovy, Colorblast, Sensational Signatures. Talisman's up there. And they come in Prizm. So that's not a very rare card, being that it's a base. Workshop is not a big name. Half the box in, so I've yet to see our autograph. Hopefully that's not our hit of the box. Let's see. Monegro, Ethan Holiday, Kiki Collier, he's a Hall of Famer, Joe Sewell, Darryl Strawberry and the Mets, JC Escada, some purple, Kevin McGonigal on the purple. And behind him is Dylan Dreeling. There's our first sensational signature. McGonigal is much more interesting. Kevin McGonigal to 149. That's a much better card than the autograph. But sensational signatures, Dylan Dreeling. Let's sticker auto to 199. There's no information, no biographical information about this guy. But sensational signatures, Dylan Dreeling. So you get 3 autographs per box. Big checklist. But it is deep, so that's probably not the best. That's probably the worst name we're going to see. There's another Talisman, Jack Leiter, so that's obviously not rare. Luis Baez, Roman Anthony on the base, Jake Peavy. Roman Anthony's got autos in here. That was the very underwhelming autograph. I'm certain we can do better, and hopefully we get a case hit out of this box. Something green. Levi Wells, Aaron Judge on the base, Smoltz, Adam Jones, Andrew Painter, Donnie Baseball. Comes a green. Bryce Eldridge, the green Pulsar maybe? So 75, Bryce Eldridge. We have a green Sonar. We'll go with that. Will Wagner. Another Talisman. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie card. Non-numbered. So we got 3 Talismans. So clearly not rare, but a very nice set. The little gems in there. They're not real, obviously, but very mystical type concept. Ben Hess, Jonah Tong for the Mets. Matt Walters. We got started with 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left, halfway through the box. Autograph was very underwhelming, but we did get a bunch of color. And I'm sure the second half of the box is better than the first half of the box. And at $140, a couple things in here. At $140, this is a great value. Kendall George, Ken Griffey Sr., Miles Taylor, Whitey Ford, Albert Pujols, Dylan Head, Sammy Sosa, Ty Cobb, Andrew Painter on the prospect signature as our second auto. Andrew Painter, numbered to 199. Andrew Painter. 2 autos, neither are very good, but we're chasing case hits here. Cooper Pratt on the Prizm, Pulsar, or Prizm Shimmer, $4.99. I forget what that's called. Levi Wells, and what is this here? What is this? Dingers. Dingers of Miguel Cabrera on the Dingers parallel. Future Hall of Famer. Dingers. It looks gold, but there's no numbers on it. That's just the base Dingers. The base Dingers. Not to be confused with Dylan Dingler. This is Dingers. Insert of Miguel. I keep saying that. Dingers of Miguel Cabrera. Then the insert pile. Panini has its way with inserts, parallels. Looks like a prismatic back there. Those are fireworks. Rintaro Sasaki. They list him as a prospect, but never heard of him. Zach Veen, rookie card. Bryce Matthews. Chase Meteroth again. Kobe Mayo. Bubba Chandler. Ching Sen Ko. Monty Irvin. Ogasawara. Trey Morgan on the red. That is $2.99. Alex Gordon. And a fireworks of Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz on the fireworks. We like that. 3 packs to go. Still looking for that Colorblast and hoping our last autograph is a Bobby Witt or Ken Griffey Jr. Benito Santiago, Leo DeRocha, Robin Ventura, Laddie Daddy, Kalen Culpepper, Greg Maddux, Cal Ripken. That's a nice picture right there. It's Cal with his back turned. That's a really classy picture. Cal Ripken. Joe DiMaggio, Tommy Glavine, a lot of Hall of Famers in this pack. Got a purple Kumar Rocker rookie card on the purple. The 149 Kumar Rocker. A Yadi Molina. And a prismatic of Kumar Rocker. Prismatic rookie of Kumar Rocker. Lots and lots of interesting inserts. So far, did we get our $140 back in value? Not really. Still waiting on the last 2 packs. That last auto will tell the tale. And the inclusion of, or the omission of, a case hit will be the story. Bryce Eldridge on the Talisman. Brett Lauder. Colin Houck. Dylan Dreeling. Monegro again. Ethan Holiday again. Kiki Collier. Brady Ebell. Big Poppy. David Ortiz. Another classy picture. Cam Caminetti. Grover Cleveland Alexander. The $4.99. And we got a backwards card here of Mac Horvath. That doesn't bode very well, but it's backwards for no good reason. Just the Prizm. Last pack up. There's an autograph in this pack. We know it for sure. Will it be a Bobby Witt? Will we get a case hit and autograph in the same pack? Let's take a look. Will it be a parallel autograph? I don't see any case hits in there, so go to the pack here and see what the autograph's going to be. Jace Jung, Nolan Ryan, Buster Posey, Spencer Jones, Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., Sr. So I'm in the Reds uniform. Ken Griffey Jr., Jared Thomas, Hank Greenberg, Yohandy Morales, Tommy Harrington, Jim Rice on the red. That's going to be our autograph. Hideki Matsui on the dingers. We're going to finish it off with an autograph at a 2025 Prizm. If you like this content we provide here, 845 Sports Cards, like, comment, subscribe for much, much more. This was unlicensed, but it's exciting and good value. But there's a lot more to follow here. Sunglasses. Victor Hurtado. Sensational signatures. We hit 3 basement autographs. 3 guys here. Not the biggest names at all. May never be big leaguers in the league. But that was 2025 Prizm, Talisman, Prismatic, Fireworks, Dingers, lots of Talisman, another Prismatic, Fireworks Color, Christian Moore, Rhett Lauder, James Wood. Plus, we got all this color. Alexander Yachty, Kumar Rocker, Bryce Eldridge, McGonigal, James Wood, Carson Benj. And we got our Nick Kurtz rookie. I'll sleep on the base rookies. But that was 2025 Prizm. Thank you guys for watching. 845 Sports Cards, New York's Hudson Valley. Like, comment, subscribe for much, much more. And I'll see you guys next time with probably something licensed. Haha. Take care, guys. Later.